Well, well. Hello. This is a kind of strange podcast episode because I got gameplay in the background. I apologize. I am recording this on the day video is supposed to go out because I realized some time ago that holy shit, we've actually run out of fucking videos for today, the day that it's supposed to go out, and instead of really quickly conscripting bucket, I decided to just do this, have a little chat, quote unquote, talk about some things, and update you guys, the zero loyal viewers I've got, to the things you can expect that are happening. Now, let's just begin. So, channel is doing pretty well actually. Steadily going up. I am actually genuinely surprised that people are watching the videos, because usually, as you can tell by the channel, it's kind of been stagnant. It's been stagnant, unfortunately. There's been just some missed opportunities, I guess you could say. It's just yeah, it's kind of been on the down low most of the time. However, ever since I tried to have a upload schedule that actually is an upload schedule, I have seen managed growth. It is slow, obviously. I am a tiny channel, but thanks to the different games I play, which unfortunately soon, unfortunately, which will change soon, and by that I mean there's gonna be a period on the channel where there's just gonna be Arma and whatever the fuck I have on the podcast slash anything else slot. But I'm gonna be playing because I'm playing Arma with the Arma unit I'm in, and then I play Arma scenarios like solo, uh, for myself because I decided that's a niche that not many Arma YouTubers have filled, and there's a lot of missions out there. There's a lot of missions, which means there's a lot of potential content. I've started to make a list of all the ones that I'm subscribed to, and I am slowly going through and playing them all. Keyword is slowly because I gotta upload them. That's the key issue I have is still to this day and will be till I get better internet. Is uploading the videos itself because I can record a lot of videos. Obviously, it's not hard, and the reason I don't upload daily is only because my internet would not allow me to have good quality videos and upload them daily. That is the problem I have. Unfortunate, I know. Technically, maybe possible I could just upload shitty quality videos again, but I don't want to, because, well, you can probably tell, like, if the quality of the video is shit, and the guy you watch is like, well, it's me. Like, you're not gonna watch me. There's nothing to watch me for. Like, there's 1,000 different Let's Plays of people with better quality videos. And by quality, I mean raw quality. Like, not even edited or anything. Just quality-wise, it's better out there. Like, why would you watch the shitty fucking 720p video where you could watch something else that's actually high quality? Anyways, off the tangent. Going about how the channel is. It's going great, I would say. Obviously, not as fast as I would wish for it to be. Everyone says that, pretty much. But there are things in motion, obviously, as always, that will grow this or the other channels. Yes, other channels. We're going to get into that soon. Uh, but yeah, this channel is stable so far. I apologize for the videos not having any thumbnails, but I realized, unfortunately, that apparently putting fucking thumbnails on my videos makes them perform worse for some reason. Now, that might be just bias, uh, because I had a very bad fucking month on the channel, just nothing good views at all. That might be just an and it might have just ended. I don't know. I have no fucking clue. YouTube is a fickle bitch, so it's just guesswork from my end. But I'm going to get back on actually having some kind of thumbnail for every video. My gameplay, like actual just playing video games, videos do have thumbnails, but that's because I make one for the entire series. That's lazy, and that's why I keep doing, because I can make one thumbnail, put it on like 17 videos, and I'm done. Is it great for catching the eyes of someone? Probably not. Uh, but I really don't like making thumbnails. Making thumbnails fucking sucks. Actually, just making videos in general fucking sucks when you spend a lot of time on it and you get 6 views. But fuck it. That's why I don't spend too much time on my videos. Mostly because it's not worth it for to edit every single video, have all the stuff in it. When I upload 3 times a week, and I plan to upload even more, while most of the stuff I upload is just me playing games with people, or me playing games by myself, or talking with my friends. There isn't really a need to edit. Now, I am planning on actually releasing some edited videos on this channel that are not like machinimas or anything, but actual just edited videos that are quality, that have some kind of quality. Eventually, they're taking a lot of work, because the videos I'm talking about are fucking huge. Okay, that's I guess that's what makes me actually want to edit them, because they're huge. They're a big thing, and that's why I wanna do it, because it's a big project, and I want to make it. I don't know how to even explain it, but yeah, it's stuff is being worked on slowly in the background. Now, this is it for this channel. It's pretty self-explanatory. You see it. It's going good. It's climbing. I have broken through the cursed 500. I am slowly getting closer to 600 subscribers. Any day now, I will get to 1,000. But before that happens, oh my god, it's gonna be a slog. I can tell you that much. It's gonna be a slog. Hopefully, I will be able to pump out a lot of videos and brute force it, pretty much. Unfortunately, even though the channel is slowly growing, the subscriber count is increasing. The problem that I'm facing is that people are just not watching the videos for longer than 2 minutes. I can't fix that, unfortunately. I guess I'm not entertaining enough on my own while I'm playing video games. That's on me. And the only way to fix that is to get better at it by doing it more. And until I figure out how to be actually properly entertaining for people to actually watch me for more than 20 seconds, then the problem will be fixed. But that's later down the line. Anyway, time to talk about the projects. So from the public projects, the work on the Badger files, that thing, yeah, ancient, I know. The project is gonna be renamed to something else, something better. The work on it has been moving slightly. Not very fast though, cause I chose to kind of abandon it for something better. Cause the Badger files, I still don't have a better name, but it's just gonna be the project is gonna be called the Badger files until I figure out a better name. Was kind of too ambitious for me at the time I was working on it full time, pretty much, and you just didn't it just didn't pan out. Just did not pan out. Unfortunately, I was a bit too ambitious and a bit too. I didn't have the knowledge to do this stuff properly, so I kind of canned it a little bit. And it didn't help that when I had a big file transfer on my PC because it broke and I had to fix it, some of the files, some of the files about the tied to the Badger files, ironic, were lost in the file transfer. I lost them and they're gone forever. So yeah, that sucked. But I have been working on learning a couple things to make that thing a real thing. Yeah, oh, fucking great. Because it is technically, it would be the first ever like actual piece of, well, video, like series, movie that's set in the universe that all of my characters, like my the character that you see on my that you see on my thumbnails for the gaming stuff, the HECU looking motherfucker, M40 gas mask, and an exoskeleton. That guy. That's where he's from. The lore of that thing, of the Badger Files, are tied to the lore of Raven Milsec. Not many people even remember what it is because they don't talk about it. Because I always pretty much only talk about Goonistan because that's the thing that has the most progress on it. And also, it's the stupidest, so I want to learn as much as I can from working on Goonistan related things, and then apply that knowledge to the stuff that actually matters, which is, my own stories that are, like, serious, to be taken seriously. Because both me and Bucket, we both, we know Goonistan is just a big fucking joke. It's funny. That's why we keep doing it, but it's a joke. It's not supposed to be serious. There's lore and world building behind the joke, but it's a joke. It's stupid. Doesn't stop us from taking it seriously when someone makes fun of it, because, well, that's also funny. But yeah, Goonistan is the thing that is occupying the most of screen time on the channel, and in general, both work that is publicly available, so the channel mostly, and some pictures here and there, and in private, which I'm gonna mention in a sec. So, going back to Arma stuff, the Badger Files are being worked on very slowly, very, very slowly. I'm just basically learning how to do certain things I want to do in that series. Now, there's a secondary Arma 3, series machinima, whatever you want to call it, that I'm also working on, which is called the Red Menace. And it's another world building project, I guess you could say. And it already has a couple things going on. I've already uploaded 2 videos, actually, technically, about it. And I'm working on more. Now, the 2 videos, yes, they are on my channel, and I'm pretty sure they're both shorts. If I remember correctly. They're both shorts. Also, if you're watching it right now, the video, actually, please ignore the player character. I'm playing Fruity Launcher, and I'm too lazy to actually make an account to change the skin, so I'm just stuck with whatever the fuck this is. Probably a Pokemon or some shit. Anyways, back to what I was at. What are we here all for? Jesus fucking Christ! I butchered a sentence. I apologize. Back to what we are here. We are here for. There we go. The Red Menace is being worked on vigorously. Like, I'm actually working on it. There's work being done. Mostly, I'm taking a lot of screenshots in Arma. I'm building a lot of sets in Arma. I am creating things there, and it's being slowly worked on. There's a proof of concept is on the channel. You can look it up on the channel, called Red Menace. You're gonna see the video. It's the world of Red Menace is set sometime in the 1980s. The Soviets, a couple years before the 1980s, accidentally released a fucking insane some kind of chemical or biological weapon that destroyed half of the planet, almost. That bioweapon looks like a red mist. It's permanently stuck, no matter what's going on. It's just there, and it slowly moves forwards in all directions. Europe is the last bit of civilization left on the Eurasian continent. Africa is holding out somewhat. Like, it's still Africa, but they're not taken over by the Red Menace. And the United States and a couple islands in the Pacific and Australia, Japan, they are mostly secure thanks to the American technology that they designed to stop the spread of the Red Menace. Now, the Red Menace, as I said, it looks like a red mist. It cannot go over water. The water is just kind of like, if it goes underwater, the salt water in the ocean will kill it eventually. That's why it can't spread further than it already is. And hold on, I'm kind of just going off my head here. I should have prepared some notes. I didn't. I don't know why I didn't. I just kind of thought, yeah, whatever. We're doing it live. We're doing it live. I shouldn't actually. I now I think about it. I shouldn't even explain it right now. It's just there's gonna be a video about it, like a proper video, whatever. So Red Menace, Arma 3 Machinima, kind of found footage. Like, there will be found footage-esque portions there. VHS filter obviously has to be, like, genuinely actually has to be. It's set in the 1980s. Like, what else am I supposed to do there? US are the good guys. The Soviets are all zombies. Cause yeah, the Red Menace turns you into zombies. Red Menace. You know, I would say, I like the name Red Menace. It's a great name. I think it's very fucking cool. Because, well, the main enemy is the Red Menace. It's the red fucking mist that turns you into killing machines, into zombies. Now, very cool thing, because I took the name Red Menace from the Cold War, because that's what the Soviets were called in the West. They were the Red Menace. So, in the lore, they adopted the name Red Menace, and they just put it on the fucking red mist that kills you. Red mist that kills you. That's a fucking joke. Sounds like a joke. Yeah. But yeah, anyways, this is pretty much it for the Red Menace. There is a lot of work being done. But, important note, this and all of the other machinimas, including the Badger files, they are not going to be on my channel. They're not going to be put here. This channel is going to be for the shitty, stupid gaming and other bullshit like that. And maybe some trailers. But the bulk of the actual work, the proper things, the machinimas, are going to be on a different channel, which I'm going to mention soon. So, yes. We're going to have... We're working on 2 Arma Machinimas. And by we, I mean I. I'm working on 2 Arma Machinimas. Red Man is going to be the first one out. Soon. Soon-ish. It's going to be on the Cobalticus Entertainment channel. Now, Cobalticus Entertainment, for those who don't know, which is all of you, because I don't think me and Bucket have shared it at all, is a second channel that we created for the sole purpose of making shitty fucking machinimas there. Now, the original purpose of Cobalticus Entertainment was to release another machinima that I'm working on, this time in collaboration with Bucket, called Crash Force. Now, Crash Force, this time, it's not an Arma machinima. No. It is a Halo machinima. Yeah, one of those. Especially Halo 3 machinima. That's the thing we're working on. A Halo 3 machinima. I am fortunately, I am not involved in it to the point that I would have to actually edit it. No, I am just a writer. The first episode is still in production. I've been suffering a terrible writer's block. I could not write anything at all for anything for a very long time. I was struggling to actually make stuff for a long time. I don't know why. It just kind of I couldn't. Whatever, pussy bullshit, whatever. But now I'm back, and the first episode is being written. It's being finished. It should be done by the end of the next week from the day of the upload. The writing should be finished. The episode, well, I'm gonna have to give the everything to Bucket, and she's gonna have to record and edit it all, because I said that I will only help with the writing, and and that's because she specifically asked me to help with the writing because she cannot write for shit. And by write I mean like not actually like fucking illiterate, cannot write write stories or characters or anything interesting like that. I am kind of the guy who does it. Now, is it good? That's subjective. That is subjective. I'm not gonna call myself shit, because I like my stuff, but I know that, well, others probably won't. But I am a writer on the Cobalticus Entertainment Channel for, specifically, Crash Force. Not gonna spoil anything. We have teased it here and there, but Crash Force is gonna be on a Halo 3 machinima. We're working on the season 1, and we kind of maybe have ideas for season 2. Because we think it's just funny. It's funny. We thought, why not just make a Halo machinima and just have it? Like, that would be very funny. Then, on the Cobalticus Entertainment Channel, there's also currently work on a different series. This time, a kind of a stop motion thing. The closest thing I could compare it to is like Arby and the Chief. I am completely separate from the project. I have nothing to do with it, besides like maybe shooting a stupid fucking idea for an episode towards Bucket. But that series called Transfoiders. Yeah, I know, it's fucking great. Thank me later. It's, as the name suggests, a Transformers stop motion thing. I have nothing else to say about that. Mostly because I have no fucking clue what's going on down there. Not my project, not my problem. But yeah, that's being worked on the channel by Bucket herself. That's her baby. But yeah, that's another thing on the Cobalticus Entertainment Channel. The Badger Files and Red Menace are going there too. I was thinking about something else going on there, but I completely forgot what the fuck I was thinking about. So it doesn't matter. Anyways, that's the Cobalticus Entertainment side of things. We have also decided to create our own gaming studio, quote-unquote gaming studio, called Erection Games. Now you may wonder, what the fuck is wrong with you? What? That's a stupid fucking joke. Aren't you against sex jokes? Sex jokes. This is just stupid fucking... Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty dumb. It was kind of funny. And the only reason we're sticking with it is because the only thing it's gonna be doing is releasing Goonistan mods for games. That's our studio. It's Goonistan tied, so of course it's gonna be doing Goonistan shit. For Erection Games, we have already started creating a Hoi 4 mod, and by creating I mean we're writing stuff about it, maybe, so it can be made in the future possibly. There's the previous podcast episode, 47. This is 48. 47, episode 47 has more info on it because it's literally about it. Yeah, if you want to know more, you can go there. we had ideas, and by ideas I mean they're in motion. That on the Erection Games account, uh, I would make like an entire campaign, or like missions for Arma 3 that are based that are like quote unquote recreations of the battles from the Goon War and other conflicts, from the Goon lore. And we thought that would be very funny, and we decided, yep, let's fucking do it. In the future, like far off into the future, like insanely far off into the future, if we are successful, like actually successful with money, we are planning on maybe not turning Erection Games into like an actual studio. That would be fucking awful. I would not want to be associated with an actual company called Erection Games. That's dumb as fuck. But we plan on bringing the games of the Goon lore to life, because there's actual video games that we made for the Goon lore, like inside of the universe, based on events from the universe. Jesus Christ, I am so bad at talking. Sorry. What I wanted to say something, and I got completely distracted by fucking up a sentence. Yeah. So there's the Erection Games Studio stupid bullshit that we made, and we're working on a Hearts of Iron 4 mod for the Goon War. Great stuff. Maybe even further. Maybe even the Agarthan War. But if that's the case, then we're probably just gonna create a separate mod for it, because I mean it would be very funny to create an entire thing with the entire fucking thing, like one long ass fucking mod going from the Goon War to the end of the Agarthan War. That would be funny as shit. Well, but it would take so much time, it's impossible. So we would just focus on the Goon War. Anyways, that's it from the gaming side of things. And by gaming, I mean the side channel. There's my other side channel that you guys all know, and there's stuff going on there too. I will be releasing a brand new amazing ASMR experience for you guys. Not even gonna title it. You know what I'm fucking talking about. Some bullshit on the side. It's gonna go up there too. Very funny. That's it for the side channels. Obviously, there's the DODE channel that we've kind of abandoned because we don't have anything to put on there. We're gonna put stuff there once we finish it. It's gonna be like more like stupid fucking videos. And there's the shitpost channel that I abandoned. Forgot about it. I haven't uploaded on it since the last upload. Mostly because, well, you see, it's just I can't upload the videos. Like I can upload the videos, but I'm doing it at the cost of actually uploading videos on my main channel, because, well, the internet's gonna be shit. So there's the choice: get 0 views on the shitty YouTube account, or get 2 views on the actual YouTube account that I care about. And I prefer the 2 views over 0 views. But once I do get my internet up to speed, and it's actually good, all of the channels are gonna get uploads, all of them, constantly. There's gonna be infinity videos, trust me. Anyways, going back to the main channel really quickly, because it's tied to it. Technically, as you noticed, I am actually in an Arma unit, and by notice I mean I keep talking about it because I really like being in an Arma unit. I like running ups. I like making ups. It's cool as fuck. The unit is not mine, by the way. It is not. I am just a staff member on the on in the unit itself. And I make missions for it. But I am not the owner. I do not pay for the server. The unit is not tied to me in any other way than me playing on it and making missions for it. So yeah, that's what it is. However, there's a couple cool things going on my end of that of the unit. Uh, and what I'm talking about is that I'm working on a couple very cool, very interesting things. Mostly campaigns and a lot of missions. If you know me, you know I love making missions for Arma 3. I love making missions. Single player, multiplayer, doesn't matter. I love them. I love making it. And there's a couple things that I'm working on. A couple, I mean, like, there's 7 campaigns that are either completed, like, you can play, technically, you could play them right now, or are in development. So, I have made a long time ago. I have to revisit it and finish up some things and change things up. I have made a Halo campaign, like a full 18 mission campaign set in the Halo universe for the unit to maybe one day be ran. I am in the process of making a Half-Life inspired campaign post 7-hour war. You know, occupation, combined occupation type shit. That's in the process of being worked on. There's a couple storylines that I'm working on. There is the second iteration of the zombie campaign, which you don't know what I'm talking about, but soon, and by soon I mean a couple months, on the channel there will be first videos from the first ever multiplayer campaign that I have personally ran. They will be being uploaded within the year, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I'm working on like a second iteration of that, and by working I mean currently mostly crafting the storyline for it. Not only just in my head and in like documents or anything, but in other missions, because there's like zombie missions that are in the same universe as the first and second zombie campaign. Because there's obviously I made an entire fucking universe for that shit. Because why not? Why not? So yeah, that's being worked on. Another cool thing that I'm working on is a remake of the official Arma 3 campaign, the Eastwind. I'm remaking it for multiplayer, for co-op. Now, it's definitely like my biggest undertaking, because it's it's a big undertaking. Remaking an entire single player campaign for multiplayer. That's a lot of work. Fortunately, I do not have to get any like not in any future, like not any not in any of the first missions. I won't have to add voice acting, like actual voices from the missions. I might do it for some other like missions later down the line, but I don't think that's a good idea for multiplayer specifically. That just kind of I don't. Well, maybe it is for It would be good for multiplayer, but not the stuff I'm working on. So, that's easier for me. It's easier for me, so I can just remake the mission to work. Every mission, mission by mission, for every mission for the entire campaign, remake them so they kind of work. They're kind of similar and they work in co-op. It won't be 1-to-1. I am taking creative liberties. It is not meant to be a replacement for the original campaign. It's supposed to be like a kind of somewhat, not even reimagined, just an attempt to convert the campaign into something more people can enjoy. It's not. as I said, creative liberties. I can't really make it 1-to-1. It wouldn't work. Some of the missions in the there's a couple missions in the official campaign that are like shorter than 10 minutes. That's kind of a lie, but if you play well, there's a couple missions that are 10, 15 minutes long max, including like waiting for stuff to happen. So yeah, there's a couple things that are just not very they don't translate very well to to the co-op thing. But I am working on it and I'm trying to make it as best as I can. And I have to say, so far I will pat myself on the back. I think the first couple missions that I already made, great job. I believe I did a great job. I think it's good. Now, I have not tested it on the server yet, but it's not going to be out anytime soon. I'm kind of technically making it as like a basically a backup campaign, because it's gonna only use vanilla assets, not even DLC stuff, just purely vanilla stuff. The only DLC stuff is gonna be like weapons in the arsenal if I feel like it, but it's gonna be just vanilla assets. No CDLCs, no nothing, just vanilla stuff. So we would be able to run it at any time with any other mod pack enabled. I would just have to tweak some things in the mission to make sure it works. But yeah, that's like kind of the idea. So if we ever have a problem that we pick a setting that we can't really make a good secondary campaign for, we just run the vanilla Arma thing, which I hope we will one day run, because I want to expose people to the original story somehow. I want to force people to be like, oh wow, that's interesting. I wonder how it looks in the base game, and they go and play it. That's what I hope for. I genuinely want people to play the original campaign. It's literally just that's literally why I am working on it, because I've noticed that out of the people who own Arma 3, like 3 of those guys played for the campaign. It's a hyperbolic. Like, I'm making a point here. It's to showcase how little people are actually playing this. It's tragically very few people actually play the original Arma 3 campaign. I was thinking that one day I could also recreate the other campaigns, and by other campaigns I specifically mean from the other games. I could recreate them also for co-op in Arma 3, but that's later down the line. I want to start off safe by making the Arma 3 campaign. I hope it will be good. And my secret hope is that somehow Bohemia gets a whiff of this once we start uploading it. Maybe by that time the unit actually will listen to me and will start having a bigger presence on the internet. And by that I mean, like, I don't know, Pineapple will finally upload videos on his channel, and we will have like a Twitter account and other sources of things. So maybe we'll be able to have that going for us. But anyways, that's 3 out of some of the other campaigns that I'm working on. There's a couple smaller ones that I'm working on, very very small ones. There's some of them that I've completed, kind of, and by completed I mean the bare bones structure of the mission is there. Unfortunately, due to some issues outside of my control, the missions didn't pan out, or campaign didn't pan out. And by outside of my control, I mostly mean, well, The mods are not compatible with, for example, I made a campaign based on the Dinogen games, like the Flash games. There's actually a Dinogen game called Dinogen Online that's on Steam. I recommend it. It's fun. I like shooting stuff, people and dinosaurs. Very cool. But I made a campaign like inspired by it, and then I worked on it. I made missions, and then I tested them. And I out of curiosity, I like tested what would happen if I got swarmed by dinosaurs, and and I didn't get any damage. Like I genuinely could not die, even when I got swarmed by like 100 feral fucking, what were they called? Raptors. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Yeah, the mod that I used, the dinosaur mod that I used, was not compatible with. It was not compatible, unfortunately, with Ace or ACM for that matter. But yeah, I made that. I'm going off the top of my head now, because there's a couple other campaigns that I have started working on. They're there. Uh, there's a PMC campaign that I'm currently writing stuff for, and that PMC campaign, I don't want it to be run anytime soon because I'm tired. I'm gonna be so honest right now. Nobody from the unit's gonna watch this, so I can be very honest. That's why I'm actually talking about the projects I'm working on, because nobody's gonna watch this, and I won't get in trouble for quote unquote leaking what I'm working on. Because, well, in order for it to be anyone to even give a shit about a leak, someone has to see it, and nobody's gonna see this. So, hold on, let me reposition my ass. Yeah, I'm actually playing the game while I'm recording this. Yeah, very funny. Uh, fuck. Going back, yes, I'm thinking what the fuck I was talking about. Uh, I completely blacked out whatever the fuck I was talking about. It was about the campaigns and how nobody's gonna see this from the unit. Before that, I was talking about the Dinogen campaign. What fucking campaign did I want to talk about? I don't even remember. I blacked out. I tried to move my ass up in the chair and I blacked out on whatever the fuck I wanted to talk about. Damn, that fucking sucks. Anyway, you can. Yeah, the PMC campaign. So, and what the complaints I have. So right now we've run 2 consecutive campaigns on Sunday. That incorporated like actually asking people and like letting the players somewhat control what happens in the campaign. Mine to a lesser extent than Red's campaign, which is kind of why I don't like it. The shooting part of the campaign is fine, but I don't really enjoy wasting like 20 minutes before every up talking, debating on what to do. Like I don't really like that. I like when there's actual structure to it. Like, okay, here, like, you can choose how to approach the objective, but the objective is already stated. All right, sorry for that weird cut. I had to go for a second. Anyways, to cease the complaining, don't really like when players are given too much choice, because they're very stupid. Anyway, that's why the PMC campaign I'm kind of theory crafting won't happen for a long time, just because I don't want it to happen for a long time. Simply because, holy shit, dude, it would take forever for those people to decide anything. Which is why I'm trying to figure out the best way to implement as much choice as possible into a campaign like that. Because it would include like actually taking contracts on different maps and stuff like that. That's the theorized thing. I have mission ideas, like there's just some missions that I kind of just made Because the missions would be like mostly pre-made. Like you could choose either you do this contract or that contract. You can choose to buy stuff from this country or that country, and some other stuff like how to approach certain missions would be also up to choice. Not all of them. No, not all of them. Because even though you can every single listen. There's a lot of games that have freedom in them, but there's certain things, even in open world games, that you have to approach from a specific point. Otherwise, it's going to be kind of shit. So, yeah. Sometimes you gotta compromise. I don't. And my compromise here is just no. No choice. No choice. Certain things, no choice. Anyway. A couple other micro campaigns, like a police mini campaign, like 7-8 missions tops. That's also kind of semi-made. Like I have the first mission, the middle mission, basically, and the last mission. The last mission's made, like it's done. It's a cool mission. Mostly because of the twist, which is gonna be very fucking apparent before the mission starts. Because the mods. But yeah. It's gonna be interesting, I would like to say. And that's it for the whole entire fucking campaigns. I am working on like small missions. For the unit, which some of them, as I said, like the zombie ones, have stories that are tied to a larger thing. So the zombie missions are tied to the zombie campaign lore, and there's also a Civil War plot line that I made with my some of my missions. That is, it's not really a campaign. It's just it's a story going on in the background of some missions, like why are we assaulting carrier? Oh, well, because the unit has a civil war, and my forces are attacking Pineapples, Pineapple is the angry Pineapple is the leader of the unit. His forces, because it's a civil war in the unit, in the world where the unit is different countries, basically. Well, not different countries, it's the same country. It's civil war. It's a civil war. That's what I'm trying to say. Started as a joke, and I just kind of made it into a real thing. But yeah, that's going on in the background. So there's two things, and there's also a secret third thing, which thanks to me, thanks to nobody watching me. That's probably a better way to explain it. Thanks to nobody watching my videos from the unit, specifically, unless I link them, which I won't do, because that's dumb. Nobody will know that that there's a secret little funny thing going on, or will go on, which is the SAD, Special Activities Division. It's a thing that me and Red kind of created. I'm not gonna say much about it, but there's also like a little like small plot line of like standalone missions being worked on there with that in mind. So that's also a thing. And there's a lot of like random, one-off missions that I'm also working on, that I want to test some things in and stuff like that. But that's it for the multiplayer stuff. I also am working on many single-player missions. Yes, there's a lot of single-player missions that I'm working on. I will finally, this year, I am pledging that I will this very year, 2026, I will finish the Molden Problem campaign. Because the missions are done. Like, the missions, like, they work. They are working. It is working. The problem is, I just don't, I didn't want to write all of the dialogue and implement it and then time it all. That's what was stopping me. I played for the missions, like, yeah, I remember making all this. I do some tweaks in the mission file to the ones that haven't been done yet, and I just don't record any lines. I don't put any new lines in, and I don't write anything, nothing. So because the campaign's done, like the missions are finished, and I just need to add the semi most important part, which is just the voice acting. I will do that this year. I will do it this year. It is. I promise. I'm going to do this year. I will finish the Modern Problem campaign this year, definitely before December. I am even gonna be brave enough to say before December I will finish that fucking piece of shit. It's not a piece of shit. It's like the very first like actual lore-driven, story-driven campaign that I made, and I'm still working on. And I need to finish it because I want to move on to other stuff. So yes, the Malden Problem campaign, it will be finished this year. There is a couple. There's a lot of different campaigns that I'm working on. A lot of them are like the missions. The missions are the easy part. Like I've have the missions pretty much done. The only thing is that I actually want them to be a campaign. I don't want to release them as standalone missions. I want to release them as campaigns, and that requires me to learn how to put the missions together, and well, for it to work as a campaign, which I don't know how to do that. I remember watching a video about how to do it, but don't I don't remember who made it or what the name of it was, and I don't even know. I watched it and I was like still confused. I still have no idea. I've even after watching I still had no idea what the fuck I was doing. So I have that. The campaigns, other than the Malden Problem, uh, will be released at a later date because I want to release them as campaigns, not as individual missions, because there's a lot of other individual missions that I'm going to be working on. And by going to, I mean I am working on right now. Well, not right now, but I'm working on them. Uh, I have already released a couple. Did I release a couple or just? Yes, I released 2 missions. Hold on, let me check before I say anything. Let me check before I'm pretty sure I released 2 missions this year. I am pretty sure I released 2 missions this year. I am almost confident that I released 2 missions this year. Can Steam, please, Steam, work. I need you. I need Steam to work, but it's not working. Whatever, doesn't matter. Well, I'm gonna wait until it loads, and then I'm gonna tell you. But yeah, I've pretty sure I released 2 missions this year already. A horrible track record, I know. That's because I was mostly focusing on making multiplayer missions, and I kind of just stopped making single player missions for a long time. I've really gotten not burned out, but just kind of I didn't have any ideas, and I was lazy when it came to the Malden Problem. I was horrible when it came to the Malden Problem campaign. But yeah, as I said, Malden Problem this year definitely will be released. I promise that it will be. Besides that, the 2 missions that I have released this year was the Let This Be a Reminder mission, which was done. It's a kind of canonic, like it's in the canon uh of the Raven Milsec thing. And then we have the second mission, which is called Marine Does What Marines Do Best, from Expeditionary Forces. It requires the Expeditionary Forces DLC, and it's a short mission. These 2 missions, I made them. They didn't require any crazy scripting nor any voice acting, but these are the 2 missions that I made, and it kind of got me into making missions again. Because I was like, yeah, I just didn't have any ideas, and I got, just remember, oh shit, yeah, there's CDLCs, I can make missions through there, and then I remembered, oh, there's actual other mods that I can make missions in too, with them too, and all the other stuff. So I have a couple missions I'm working on. Some of them have voice acting, some of them don't. Most of the ones, almost most of them do not have voice acting. They do not have voice acting. Uh, but there is a lot of the ones that do have voice acting. Uh, the one that is like the biggest mission I probably ever made, for single player specifically, is called Steel Beasts. It's also made with Expeditionary Forces CDLC in mind, because I want to use the UAV that came in the with the update, the one that looks like a stealth Harrier. That one I want to use it in a mission because I think it's fucking cool, and I've been working on the mission a long time because it's a fucking. I admit, I kind of feature creep got into that fucking mission. It's a long mission, and I'm very slowly working on it because like I dug a hole, and I'm just kind of like fuck. Okay, how do I make this work? How do I make this work? Uh, and besides that, there's another mission that I'm focusing on right now that is pretty much done. I just need the voice acting. Uh, it's called Just Another Call, made with the After East Wind mod. And this one, well, both the Steel Beasts and Just Another Call are going to be done, hopefully, with the support of the Arma 3 unit, the 18th Pineapple Regiment, the one that I'm in. The members of that unit, I asked them if they would be willing to be voice actors in it, and some of them want to be. So yes, I'll have more than one voice in missions now. Yeah. Anyway, uh, that's what's going on. There's a couple things I didn't mention in regards to campaigns, single player ones. I have a couple. I have like let me open my note. Let me open my notes that I had my stuff in, cuz I actually took notes a long time ago uh for my campaigns when I got them. Uh, oh shit, I forgot about another mission that I was working on. A Helldivers 2 inspired mission in Arma. Uh Single player, obviously. That also would have members of the 18 Pineapple Regiment as voice actors, and a couple maybe other friends of mine that would be willing to voice act. So yeah, I have those guys. Hopefully, they would be. I have that. I have that mission also in development. It's also a big mission. Has a couple cool things in it, and I kind of let that one sit there because I kind of wanted to wait till there was an actual automaton mod so I could replace the Terminators with the automatons. But I have changed my mind recently and I said, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna make do with what I have. And I am slowly back on working on it. The main core of the mission is finished. Like I have all of the cool little events and triggers set up. They work. I have the teleportation thing. It works. Because I had you kind of have to climb a tower in that mission, but uh, you don't actually like you cannot actually climb it. You only have the bottom of it open and the top of it open, and I had to make my own teleporter up top. So yeah, so you have that, and yeah, that's the single player scenarios that I remember. I probably will have a couple extra ones. I have ideas for a couple extra ones. For example, another mission in the After East with the After East Wind mod. I had an idea for it called "Have No Fear, the UN is here." You would play as the United Nations peacekeeping force in like after the no, after the East Wind. Uh, so yeah, that's there. And going back to the mission, the campaign's single player one. So I already talked about the Malden problem. Yep. It has currently it has 13 missions in it. Uh, I think the last mission uploader was head-on assault, and there's one which was the seventh one. So yeah, I have like a couple more missions, 6 more missions. I am pretty sure it's 6 more missions for the Malden problem. All of them are pretty much done. I just need to do all the dumb stuff in the background. Then we have another campaign which is called Risky Endeavor. It has only 6 missions. It's a shorter one, but I already have 3 of them done, and they're pretty good. They're pretty good so far. Another campaign we have Operation Stress Test. This one is like uh, Operation Stress Test is basically like I found some mods that include like UAVs and UGVs and other stuff like that, like drones. Uh, and I was like, oh, what if I just make a campaign which is just like the entire premise of it is the PMC is just testing new just testing unmanned systems in active combat environments, and that's the campaign basically. There's no like super crazy story. There is continuation of it. There's like events that happen in it, uh, that do there's shit happening in there. That's it. There's stuff that happens in there, and it does follow from one mission to the next. Uh, but yeah, that's the idea behind that campaign. Next up, we have the Syndicate, which is interesting. It includes the 2 maps I usually use the least for mission making, which is Tanoa and Livonia. I don't think I even made a mission in Livonia. So those 2 maps are the most used uh, in that campaign. For now, Operation Stress Test and Syndicate only have 4 missions in them. It's not the end of the campaigns. That's not 4 missions. Is not the entire thing. But so far, it only have 4 missions because I have to develop the story further. Then we have another campaign. We have 2 more like canonical kind of campaigns. Last Roar, which is set in the Middle East, and you do Middle Eastern stuff like try not to get blown up by terrorists, blow up terrorists, shoot terrorists and stuff like that. That kind of stuff. Currently only 4 missions, but I have to say it's pretty cool. And only 4 missions again. And then we have the Top Secret campaign. It has 6 missions in total. And it's as the name suggests, it follows the top secret activities of the PMC. They're doing some questionable stuff to steal a prototype vehicle from the enemy, and that campaign is entirely set on Tanoa. The Last Roar campaign is set in what's Saharta or whatever it's called, the custom terrain that's based on Iraq, I think. Well, yeah, it's based on that area of the world. I wanted my campaign to be set in canonically, the events of that campaign would be set in Iran. That's the canon. But as with a lot of my stuff, when it comes to Raven Milsec, the canon, like when stuff is happening, mission to mission, it doesn't really have a date yet, like a solid date. I know which one happens at what point before. Like I know the chronologically which campaign comes when, or rather which campaign is first, second, third, and fourth, and all the other stuff. But there is no solid date for it. Like it doesn't say, October 17th, 40 something. No, it doesn't say that. It's just it doesn't have dates yet because I haven't established properly how I haven't established stuff that far yet. I have a lot of ideas and I'm not really sure where to place them chronologically with dates, but I know what I kind of like in my head. I know in my head how it looks like. I don't know if I'm making any sense whatsoever. Probably not because I kind of sound schizophrenic. But whatever, it doesn't matter. There's a couple campaigns that are canonical. Like they do the events of those campaigns did happen in the story to to more or less to a more or less degree, but they did happen. Uh, and then I have they have a couple non-canon slash joke campaigns. One of them is a Vietnam War campaign, single player, obviously, where you play as a not time traveling. It's not time travel. It's multi-dimensional travel, and it so happens that that specific dimension is it's just like our world, but during the Vietnam War. So the PMC, which is not the PMC anymore, it's the government. Crazy story. You'll get it once the trilogy of movies releases. uh, you play as a guy technically from the future. They have all the cool shit like exoskeletons and stuff like that, and you play during the Vietnam War and you influence the Vietnam War so that the United States wins. Like the United States wins the war in Vietnam. No bullshit, no like ceasefire, no they win it because they have uh forces at play that the North Vietnamese could never even hope to understand. So that campaign, it's called, so for now, very very cryptic, Vietnam Standard Deviation. Now the reason it's called that is, well, Vietnam, the place like where it's going on, the time period you could say, and then standard deviation is like uh a way to set, like in the lore. So in the lore, it's a way to say how different from our world that world is. So the standard deviation means like, oh, well, it's not that far off from what we have. Certain small changes, sure, or no changes at all, but it's pretty much within the standard deviation. It's acceptable. Like it is pretty much identical to our own world. Uh, but yeah, there's 10 missions in that campaign. Uh, and we're gonna go immediately into the super non-canon bullshit campaigns that I want to make because they're funny. Which is, first off, we have Operation Cancer. Uh, we have 7 missions. It's called, first one Operation Cancer, second Operation Bowel Movement, third Operation Mule Man, fourth mission KGB Invasion, 5 They Got What I Want, 6 Against Thy Wishes, and then 7 Operation Not Again. What is Operation Cancer? I'm not even gonna bother explaining. There's a fucking deep, deep lore behind Operation Cancer, and you'll be able to experience it once the missions are done. Now, the first one is done. Unfortunately, I have discovered that uh, somehow, at some point in my life, the audio files for the mission with the dialogue recorded disappeared from the mission file. So I have to ask people, well, people, by that I mean Bucket and Snake, to re-record their lines for me, and I have to put it all back where it belongs and shit like that. But that campaign, a couple missions already. I think the first 4 missions. I'm looking at it right now. First 4 missions are done. The lore goes deep because it's like not kind of tied to the Raven Millsike thing, and by that I mean it's not canonical to that story, but the characters are there, like the characters from the lore are there, and like my friends, my real friends, are in that story too. It's based on a lot of things that have happened. It's based on real events, on real, truthful events that taken place in real life. So that's another joke campaign. Second joke campaign is called The Great Devourer. I'm not gonna say much about it, but the name, The Great Devourer, is what we decided to call queso. So yeah, you can tell where that's going. Probably, maybe not. That campaign has 9 missions, and these 3, because there's one more after this, but these 3 campaigns, they take place one after another. They are they take place one after another. There's it's a one story basically. Um. So we have 9 missions. Not gonna go through these, but it's a fucking dumb as fuck bullshit. And then we have the third last campaign. It's called Suspicious Contracts, and this one will have some intrigue in it. Which this campaign is tied to one big project that I still haven't mentioned yet. It's a big one. It's a huge one. But I'm gonna mention it soon once I go back to talking about a couple big, huge projects that I haven't talked about yet. Anyways, this is it for the Arma stuff. Besides that, I plan on recording more Arma-free scenarios, like just me playing scenarios other people made, and putting them on my channel. But this is it for the Arma section. And now I will go to the big projects, like the huge ones. So I'm right now on the screen. There's Minecraft. You can probably tell by the fact that it is Minecraft. Shocking, I know. Now there's a project tied to Minecraft that I'm kind of working on, and by that I mean I am working on it. But it's gonna take a bit of time for it to mature. It is also tied to the great video game, quote unquote video game, that some of you may know, which is called Uma Musume Pretty Derby. It's a gacha game. So how can Minecraft be tied to a gacha game? Well, it's very simple because of horses. Both games have horses. Now you might think you know where this is going, and if you're smart, you probably do. But I had an idea. There's a lot of dumb, stupid fucking videos on YouTube doing like stupid shit tied to Minecraft, and I thought, what if I made a video where I go out and capture all of the like horses that look similar to the real life equivalent, like the real life horses from the game, Uma Musume Pretty Derby, and make a video out of that? That would get a couple views. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. So that's one of the big projects. Will that pan out? Well, it depends if I actually do it or not. I'm kind of procrastinating on it because I realized how much editing is gonna take to do it. But I decided, yeah, I'm eventually gonna do it. Eventually, it's gonna be done. Eventually. So there's the big huge project number one. Second big huge project, is not actually uh, a video, but a wiki. Me and Bucket, and by that I mostly mean Bucket, we are writing, uh, we are actively working on a Goonlore wiki, a Gooniverse wiki. It's going to we are using Kanka for it, like a site. There's a site called Kanka, uh, KANKA. We are using that for like to host our wiki. It's very nice. It's user friendly. It's definitely fucking easier to write on and create than fandom wiki, and it also helps that Kanka doesn't fucking delete your shit. Unlike fucking no, fandom wiki, because we had a Goonlore wiki there, and they just fucking deleted it because we didn't work on it for like some time. Very fucking annoying. Anyway, so we're working on that. The Goonlore wiki will go public once we finish uh the Goon War specific. Oh shit. The Goon War specifically. Uh and some stuff before it. Right now we are mostly writing stuff before the Goon War. Uh we're gonna write some stuff about like during the Goon War, mostly the operations, all the other stuff. And once we are done with that and some characters, we're gonna make it public, and then we're gonna start. We're gonna expand further backwards and forwards into the canon. We are kind of procrastinating on the Goon War itself because we realized we would have to actually write battles and how they went, and not just mention the yep, that there was a battle here, the battle for war, the war battle. Uh, so yeah, that's we're working on that. That's another project. Uh, Going back to video projects, uh, we are officially starting the recruitment, quote unquote, for the second season of Sissy Fighting League. That's right, the Sissy Fighting League is getting a second season. You, dear viewer, you can sign up to be a guest star on a Sissy Fighting League episode of your own. If you want to know more, there's gonna be a form in the description of this video that you can fill out, and you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. But anyways, yeah, we're working on season 2 of the Sissy Fighting League. We are also currently, right now, we are me, Bucket, and Nico. We are playing through I Want to Hug That Gator. The episodes are currently being edited by Nico. Yet again, thank you, Nico. Shout out, Nico. He's editing those. And they're gonna be out eventually. I'm not really pressed for them to come out anytime soon. Like I'm letting him take his time on them, cause he's not getting paid. I'm just saying, yeah, you can do whatever you want, except don't include slurs and shit. Obviously, YouTube don't like that, specifically on my channel for some. That's probably because I'm in the European Union. That's mostly why. Because there's a lot of YouTubers from like America that use slurs in videos and they're fine, but I'm not, and I don't even have that many fucking subscribers. But whatever. Anyways, that's another video, quote unquote project. The uh, the story of Private Cooter, Carl Cooter, is being worked on. I am working on it. It's taking a long fucking time because I decided to put a lot of fucking effort into that stupid fucking video based on the stupid fucking series. Uh, It's dumb. It's dumb. But yeah, we decided. I said I'm gonna make it, and we're gonna fucking make. Well, I'm gonna fucking make it. It's being worked on. It's just taking a long time because I suck at making videos, and it's gonna take a while. Because it has a lot of things in it that I either have to make myself to not do not be completely disrespectful to Vietnam War veterans by using their footage with them in it for that shitty video, or I just you know uh, I can just use that footage, but it doesn't matter. I want to make it. It's gonna be made eventually, so that's another big project. Uh, Next we have the big three tier lists. Now the big three tier lists, I decided because I'm in the process of making the first two. I decided that I'm cutting the third one. I cannot fucking do it. Because the third one, if you remember, the plan was the first one is gonna be the ultimate YouTuber tier list, where I tier list all of the YouTubers that I'm subscribed to and a couple others that I'm not. Uh, there was roughly like 5 fucking 100 YouTubers that I had that are on the list. And that project is steadily moving along. I'm writing currently, still obviously, writing notes on all the creators because I'm not going to write a script. Fuck that. Not for that long video. I already know what I want to say for most of those YouTubers, and I have it written down in my notes. Because basically, I just have a notes on every single YouTuber in that video, so that's being worked on. The nightmare is gonna be editing, but I fucking can deal. I can deal with it. I'm just gonna have background gameplay of fucking Balloon Star Defense and fucking Balloons Monkey sitting in some bullshit in the background. Fucking Roblox tycoons. Uh, so there's something in the background, and then just add pictures and shit. So there's that being worked on, and concurrently, I was working on the two-parter technically, the tier list, which is the ultimate ASMR video tier list, and the ultimate ASMR tist tier list. Now those are I consider them one tier list, but there are two separate videos, because the ASMR video tier list is like an intro into the other video. It's gonna have lore in it. But yeah, that these two are being. I have written some notes. I had to change a lot. I had to change the videos a lot because there's a lot of things that are being happening to it specifically, to them specifically, and to well, there's a couple things that I no longer want to include in those videos, and there's a lot of things that I had to change because, well, to tier list someone, you would have to actually watch them. Fortunately, I know, like for the ultimate YouTuber one, I've watched a lot of I watch the YouTubers I'm subscribed to. Uh, all of them, yes. Occasionally I have a rotation, okay, and I watch all of them eventually. But going back to what I was saying, due to me actually exposing myself more to those ASM artists, uh, there are things being uncovered by me about them that I cannot promote. Like, I cannot be nice to those people because the things they do go against the things I believe. So I have to change things. I had to rewrite a lot of my notes on certain people because I realized that if I don't say what I actually think, I'm just going to be a massive fucking hypocrite. And I don't want to I can't be a hypocrite. Because, like, I genuinely, at the start, I was like, some of them do this stuff. Like, it's a minor thing. I can completely like remove the art and the artist, like remove the art from the artist that I don't like and focus on the stuff that I don't have much problems with, even if I still don't like it. But after a lot of digging, you could say, a lot of work, I realized they are all like this. Like there's very little, very very little of them that don't do the stuff that I genuinely despise. And recently, very recently, there was a video by one of them. They uploaded a video that opened, not even open, that just floored me. Floored me. I'm not gonna say anything about it. Like I'm not gonna say anything about it because it's gonna be a major point in that tier list video. It's gonna stop at the very end. That video is gonna stop being a tier list video. It's gonna be just a massive fucking PSA. Well, PSA, massive fucking. I'm just gonna be saying bullshit at the end. I'm just gonna be saying shit. At the end of that video. So yeah. It's gonna be interesting. I'm not gonna say much about it from now on. And that will be it for the ASM artist tier list, the ultimate one. Yeah, I have things to say. Now, once I realized what kind of slog that specific video would be, I also realized that the third big one that there were plans for, the ultimate VTuber tier list, I realized that I cannot do that. In good faith, in my conscience, I cannot do that video. Because I fucking hate them all. There's not a single VTuber, I am pretty sure, not a single VTuber that I actually like. Now or that I agree with or anything. Now you would say, well, what about the horse one? Dude, okay, listen. I genuinely did like her, and I do kind of still like her, but I mean, you follow her on Twitter and you'll realize sometimes, well, she doesn't tweet much, but the fan base, oh god, they're gonna rip me they would rip me to shreds. Well, actually, I would be ripped to shreds, period, if I talked about VTubers to their own fan base, cheer listing them. They would actually genuinely, they would try to kill me. And I realized, yeah, it's not worth it. Like, I could get some views, but it's not fucking worth it. I don't fucking care enough. Well, I'm not desperate enough for views to make that video, to forever and ever have a target on my back just because I don't like VTubers. The ASMR video, like, I am willing to make that because of the revelation that I've discovered, and that well, that was actually just handed to me in a silver platter, I'd rather say. I am willing to make that video, but for VTubers, everyone fucking knows they're subhuman most of the time. But I still have hope for some of them. For the one we are all talking about right now, that is obvious that I like and I still watch, I have hope that even though I would say she'd probably hate me if she actually knew me, knew of me. I'm pretty sure she would hate me. But I am hopeful that if I ever get the chance to actually talk to the person that I'm talking about right now, that I could change her mind on certain topics that I think her mind should be changed on. And this is why I can't make that video, because I have nothing good to say. I have nothing good to say about VTubers. So I decided it's not worth it. So yeah, that's where the VTuber video is gonna be at. It's not gonna be here. It's going to never come out. I will never do it because I hate them. Pretty much all of them. There's like, what, 3 of them that I don't feel outright hostility towards, and in most cases I don't like them, period. Sometimes I'm ambivalent, and that's only because I got tricked by their character that they're playing to feel bad about it. That's like one. I'm talking about one of them. I only felt bad once about a VTuber, about a kind of maybe upsetting a VTuber once, and that's it. Mostly because I don't upset them because I don't want to fucking talk to them. But that one incident was a long time ago on Twitter. Obviously, I fucking love Twitter. That's a lie. I hate it. I don't even tweet on it anymore. But yeah, that's the status on the big three tier lists. Got cut down to the big 2.5 tier lists, technically, if you want to look at it. However, the big tier list, the big three tier lists, the third one, has been replaced by a bit more of an ambitious long-term project. It's a secret project. Why the secrecy? Because I don't want to be tied to it. Not directly, anyway. I can leave hints here and there. But I don't want anyone to know about it until it goes out. You will probably see it. Maybe. I don't know. But currently, the project, the big one, the huge, massive one, is as of right now, it has 77 videos. I have 77 videos. Some of them are in parts, and currently, which is, this thing is not finished yet. It is barely started, but I have 77 videos in a folder. And these videos are taking 507 gigabytes of my space. I haven't even remotely started yet. This is a big project. And I do not want to, I cannot talk about it right now because the haters will sabotage me. But yeah, this is it for the projects, the big ones, the huge ones. Time to update you guys on my private life. As you may have known, I had struggled with a particular math exam for a year now, and I finally passed it. I passed it, and I'm going to university or college. I don't know. I mean, it's called. I'm pretty sure the translation would be university. I'm not sure, but I'm going places in life. I am going forwards. Finally, I am. My life has momentum again. I'm not stagnant like I was for a year because I was fucking learning for the math exam. I am finally free. Now I can focus on my actual career. So we have good things are happening. If within the next 5 years the YouTube channel somehow still doesn't take off, and if it doesn't take off, it's entirely on me. I'll have a job to fund me getting a fucking editor, so I can actually get some good quality videos without spending 17 hours a day editing. Anyways, that's it for the private life. Good things are happening. Good things are happening. I'm not gonna talk about the bad things because I don't want to share them. Because there ain't. Because why would you fucking? Why would I tell you about the bad things? What? Let me go on a tangent here. Why the fuck do people on the internet share the bad things in their life? Come on, dude. Like, I know the clicks. I know the pity. It's addicting. I know. I was there too. For a little bit, but do you not see how much of a fucking, like, have you no shame, dude? There's no shame in you. Can you, like, I hate when people just do this because it's like, do you not feel shame constantly talking about how much of a failure you are? I have, dude. I'm ashamed when I say I can't fucking like someone asks me some help when it comes to making something in Arma, for example, an Arma mission, and I am like fucking I'm ashamed of myself if I can't fucking figure out how to fix it. Cause, dude, like, why are you why are you sharing your failures so much? Like, do you not feel, ironically, do you not feel bad letting everyone know how much of a failure you are? Most of the time, the failures are like it's not even a failure. It's just like yeah, a lot of bad stuff has happened. Ooh, it's like fucking, it's like pity Olympics, dude. Whatever. I hate sharing bad things. Cause why nobody fucking should care about this. You shouldn't share that online. You can share with friends, privately, online privately. But why would you make fucking TikToks about it or posts or YouTube videos? I stopped doing that. I stopped doing that unless it's like fucking apocalyptic. Like I'm genuinely going to kill myself. Then maybe I might do a video, but or a post. Probably only a post on Twitter, so like only 2 people see it. So my channel can remain an enigma for some other YouTuber like 2 years from uh now to from 2 years from me dying. Can make a scary ass top 5 scariest things on the internet video with my channel in it. That would be funny. Not funny enough to warrant killing myself over, but funny. Anyways, that's it. Sorry about the tangent. I don't know, man. I like tangents. Sometimes I like going on tangents. Anyways, this is it. This is the update video. Uh, I After I finish like uploading all of the single player Arma videos, I should have probably mentioned that before, but I just remembered it right now. After I finish uploading all of the single player scenarios that I have recorded right now on my PC right now, uh, I will switch back to the Crisis trilogy because I've recorded that, and then I'm gonna go back to playing uh, Arma 3, and then I'm gonna go upload Project Wingman, and then I'm gonna do whatever back to Arma 3. So it's not just Arma. But I am planning on eventually, once I do get better internet, to just have 2 days a week to Arma, maybe more, maybe more. I think more would be. I would say more would be better, because every week I have like at the very least 2 new Arma 3 videos hitting the disc. That's because I have I play with the unit again. We are recruiting, by the way, if you're interested. Arma 3, we're recruiting. Like there's a Discord link to the unit in most of my Arma videos. I'm pretty sure all of them actually. Anyway, that's it. There will be more stuff, more cool stuff on the channel. I hope you watch till the end. If you did, fuck, okay. Tell me that you did watch it to the end. I will print out your fucking name and put it on my wall. Uh, and yeah, thanks for the support, everybody. Genuinely appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed me talking about the bullshit for a long time, and we will see each other in the next video on the channel, which is still going. I'm pretty sure it's going to be what is it gonna be? Entropy 02. Yep. All right. Well, thanks for watching, and bye bye.